If you're gay, then you're gay. Don't pretend that you're straight. You could be who you are any day of the week.
So that song is called Sweet Devil. It's by Miku. It's a Vocaloid song. So, in the last chapter, chapter 21, apparently we are seeing apparently what is happening between Hunter and Daryl when they left. So here's the last part. I sighed pulling away and pouting out him. He just smiled and brought my lips back to his. I licked his bottom lip and he opened his mouth. He tasted sweet, just like he always does. I heard soft footsteps coming in the room. I didn't bother to look. I heard Amson mutter. I tried not to laugh. The front door closed. I pulled away from Hunter. He just stared at me with a shocked expression. Did they just leave? He asked, panting slightly. I nodded and kissed his neck again. This time, he didn't hold back his moans. You want to go upstairs? I asked, pulling away from his neck, and he sighed and nodded, grabbing my hand in his, and I got up off the couch and dragged him upstairs into our room before I pushed him down on the bed and climbed back on top of him. Chapter 22. Amson's point of view. Why did you have to tell them that? I asked, looking at Jamie. I shrugged and jumped up off the floor. So are you going to see him again? He asked, holding his hand out for me. I took it and stood there next to him. He told me to look for him tomorrow at school, I muttered. So you didn't get his number or anything? He asked. No, I got his number. I don't know, I muttered, looking down at my feet. Aw, you're getting all embarrassed. Aw, are you getting all embarrassed? he asked in the baby voice. I glared at him before shoving him playfully. The next day at school, the building was huge. I glanced over at Jamie. He didn't look nervous at all. How is he not freaking out? Amson, you okay? You look like you're about to faint, Jamie said, looking at me worried. I think I might, I muttered, watching the people walk around. He sighed and put a hand on my shoulder. Look, it's gonna be okay. Just look for that one guy, okay? He said, winking at me before walking off. I sighed and walked down the hallway until I found my locker. I swear pain went through my shoulder as it collided with the locker. Oops, sorry, some guy said. Him and his friends started laughing and they walked away. Great first day. It took a while to find my first period, but I made it right before the bell rang. The teacher looked at me and smiled. Class, this is our new student, Amson I don't even know. I guess McDaniel? McDaniel was Hunter's last name, by the way. The whole class looked over at him. Some smiled, but most of them glared at me. I looked around the room, and I felt much better when I found some familiar eyes looking at me. Rune smiled at me, and I blushed looking down. Go ahead, take a seat wherever you want, the teacher said. Rune motioned over to him. I shuffled over there and took an empty seat next to him. Hey, I'm glad you found me, he said, smiling warmly at me. Yeah, I'm glad I found you too, I muttered, smiling up at him. So, who do you think, oh, never mind. I was going to ask you, who do you think the familiar eyes were? The familiar eyes apparently were Ruins. I'm not sure that's how you say it. It's R-U-I-N, so I don't know if that's really how you pronounce his name, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and that's the end of this chapter. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And until next time, gays, okay? Just ask the JSA. Mwah.